Knows my name when I show up now.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
Your 2025 Miami
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
While his 4-2 record wasn't good enough to keep a starting job in Pittsburgh over Russell Wilson, that performance was enough to show the rest of the NFL there's still potential in him to go lead a franchise.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Jukes out a one-stop. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Right at midfield. A gain of 21 yards. And the Jets first down.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He tucks it and takes off. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
It's a gain of 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On first down, here comes Hall. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
He's brought down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Fields now on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down, New York.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Takes off right out of the read option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Fields out of the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. The kick by Folk is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Crits to return it. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Tua off the play fake. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. So they get it back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He lofts it deep left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And that brings up 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The 2nd drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Fields to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Hall running between the tackles. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's Hall. Escapes a defender. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 from the 41. Off play action, it's Fields. Now he takes it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jets.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Fields gets it out wide quick. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins, nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. First down, here's Tua. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with an option, right side. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. A give left side for Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Hall running his own read. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Hall once more. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Fields looking to throw. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And the kick by Folk is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Here's a screen for Achane. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Out of the backfield looking for Breece Hall there. So that brings up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd and 10 now, Fields. This is Lazard working the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running this with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Jets with a 2nd and 7. From the 42. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Well, no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go right back to Hall. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, Fields loses it. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's a 38-yard look here. And the kick by Folk is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Searches from the pocket. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Running back, motioning right. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they'll continue to lead by 9.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Tua off the play fake. He's going to tuck it and run. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A-Chain on the inside give. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to A-Chain. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted!
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talk about. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the 2nd half.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Looking for a target. He's running for it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Hall on the give. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. Fields out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, New York.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing. I'm a switch team.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Fields on first down. Finds the in route, complete. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Really gay there on the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Second and 6 coming up here. They run. Here's Hall. And this is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Fields sneaking it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
First down throw for Fields. I'll set up the screen here for Hall. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Fields to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Looking to throw Fields. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This one from 47 yards away. And the kick by Folk is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
6 yards.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball at the 33 for first down. 2 now from the gun. Waller with the catch. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, here's Tua. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by 12. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Oh, first and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Another try following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Room for him past the 30. Across midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
First down, Jets.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.